1 second. We're live. Naijha, take it away.
Hey, what's going on? UnChainedTV. Paige, how you been?
Amazing. Let's get cooking.
Yes, the badass vegan pesto pasta. So we're going to start off with sauteing some zucchini. So I'm prepping the zucchini now. Okay, just calls for a small zucchini. So I'm doing that right now. I'm going to put it in there. I kind of modified this recipe to include some red pepper and some mushrooms. It doesn't call for it, but I'm putting it in there anyway. I haven't had pesto in a while, so I've been craving for it. And Badass Vegan has a nice cookbook, and I'm taking some recipes out of there and just making some goodness. How you doing out there?
Oh, this looks amazing already. We're getting hungry, making this delicious pasta. This is an original recipe right here. Take it from Naijha Wright-Brown. Yeah, Naijha Speaks. Back to you.
Zucchini's going in. Okay, so I put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I seasoned it with some salt and some pepper. So I like to start with the salt and the pepper in there. So if you take a look at that, you know, that's the zucchini sauteing in there. Okay, I'm going to let this do what it does before I get the pesto ingredients started. So let me do that. And then the red pepper. That saute. I'm prepping the red pepper. You see that? Nice red pepper to give it some color. I like colorful food. Whole foods. Eat the rainbow. Eat the rainbow. How y'all doing out there? How's the weather? How's the weather? All about the weather, right? Snowing one day, raining the next, freezing the next, then hot.
Yes, out there in Baltimore. How is it going at the Land of Kush?
Oh, it's going good. I mean, you know, people are going to eat. That's one thing that they've been doing during this pandemic is eating. That's the one thing everyone has been doing, whether you're cooking on your own, whether you're ordering out, delivery, whatever, everyone is eating. So I'm glad to be doing this demo because I've been eating out a lot and now I'm starting to cook in. That color.
That's
fire down a bit. Okay, that's going to sizzle a little bit. I got some pink Himalayan salt. Just going to sprinkle a little bit on there. And a little bit of pepper. Black pepper. Okay. All right.
Now tell us how you got this recipe from Badass John Lewis. Take it away.
The Badass Vegan Kitchen. So a couple of not last December before, he was promoting the documentary, They're Trying to Kill Us. But before that, he was promoting a plant-based bundle. And in that bundle, there was like 80-something resources. And one of them was his cookbook. So I told him I would definitely, you know, demo some of his stuff. And the pesto pasta looks so amazing that I said, you know what, I have to demo this. And that's what I'm doing right now. A little orphan zucchini jumped out. So for the pesto, it calls for some pine nuts, nutritional yeast, got the Bragg's, some extra virgin olive oil, always a good thing, some basil. So I got fresh basil, so here's my cup of basil, 2 cups right there, and some garlic. 12 cloves of garlic. So I'm going to put all of that in that blender over there. So give me a second. I'm going to come over here and do all of that. So the liquid's going to go on first. I'm going to put my oil, 1/4 cup of oil, olive oil in there. Then the garlic. Those are 12 cloves of garlic. The pine nuts are in here, and the nutritional yeast. Okay. That oil. And what else do we? Oh, the salt and the pepper, most important, right? And the basil. So we got how much salt? 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
And if you're just joining us, we are live with Naijha Wright-Brown. Naijha Speaks, that's right. And we are coming to you live all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we may have a blender dance coming up, y'all. Hang in there.
We might have a blender dance. We'll see.
Awesome. You can move around and do a chair dance if you want. All right. So this is for the sauce, y'all. Stay tuned.
Basil got to go in there. Let's hope this blends well. Some of that liquid in there. We'll see. Got the nutritional needs. Everything is in there. Yes. 9 minutes. Might take. Gotta chop those nuts up. Okay, I might have to put it in. Sometimes you gotta use a food processor for this stuff, but I'm gonna use a little bit of water. Sorry about that. We got the blender. So the blender dance.
If you're just, yeah.
Come to this, and then cut up some mushrooms. I like mushrooms in my pasta, so I'm chopping up some mushrooms, just a little bit. Let's get back to that. I'll put 2 mushrooms in there. Oops. Open it up in there. Oops. Okay.
Now, you are a TEDx speaker. You've also been the executive director of Black Veg Society, as well as so many other things like Maryland Vegan Eats and Vegan Soul Fest. What's happening? Yeah. Tell us a little bit about, while you're cooking there, a little bit about what's happening in your world over there, Naijha Wright-Brown.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Vegan Restaurant Week, which is a whole month, is coming up in March. So I'm excited about that. And then we have, we're working on Vegan Soul Fest right now. It's been postponed for 2 years because of the pandemic, but we are in the planning stages for it now. So we're hoping to bring it back in August. So pray for us. Hopefully there's no craziness that happens. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna throw the peas in there and finish up with the sauce. Let me show you the pasta that I'm using. Pasta that I'm using, rainbow pasta. So you can use penne pasta, which is that's what the recipe calls for. But I haven't had rainbow pasta in ages. So this will be the main ingredient in this dish. It's gonna be so good. All right. So I'm gonna let this saute. And I'm gonna put the peas in there. And then a little bit more water in that blender, and then we're gonna be ready. How about that? Y'all ready for this?
Oh, absolutely. We've got Tom in the house and Kimberly's watching and so many others. Thank you for joining us here on Lunch Break Live. That's right. You're seeing an original recipe from Badass Vegan John Lewis's from his bundle. Gotta love that.
Yes, amazing.
Now, you've got Restaurant Week coming up, which can you tell us a little bit about that while you're cooking over there?
Yes, we have, normally we have about 40 restaurants that participate. 40 restaurants. We're trying to reach like 50 or 60, you know, and then we want to take it nationwide. So we're in the sign-up phase now. So, you know, Maryland restaurants, this is the time to sign up. Have it up until February 28th. You want to sign up now. It's a fun time. We're going to have special events. We're going to have pop-ups. There'll be pop-ups at the Land of Kush. We're going to have a vegan pound cake vendor. And yeah, it's just a fun time. We're bringing back some of the old dishes that our customers really, really like that we had to take off the menu. I mean, we're not going to say what the dishes are right now. You just have to, you know, keep abreast of what's going on, and we'll announce what we have. So it's just a great time to take your family out. If you got non-vegan friends, take them out, try something new. If it's an entire month, challenge yourself to try a new restaurant. I do it all the time. I go and try a new restaurant that's on the list, and I'm never disappointed. So it's just a fun time to celebrate vegan restaurants and plant-based options on menus. I wish you could come out, Paige.
I would love it. And this is going to be in March. It's going to be in March. Woohoo! Blender dance. Go get up and move your body. You got this. Doing the blender dance, everybody. That's right. With Naijha Wright-Brown here on Lunch Break Live. We welcome you. We invite you to share this out. We also invite you to head on over to UnChained TV and check out the thousands of recipes that are there. Get on the platform, download the app on your phone device. Woo! Look at this. Ooh.
That's the pesto, and it smells really good, man. I wish you could smell this. Very good.
Now, how many cloves of garlic did you put in there?
I put 12 cloves. Now I'm getting ready to put the pasta in.
So in the blender was 12 cloves of garlic. What else did you put in there?
Pine nuts. There were the recipe called for a 1/3 cup of pine nuts. And it's all the ingredients on here are organic. So we have organic ingredients here, you know, that do what you do. But the recipe calls for all organic ingredients. So, I'm just going to mix this up here before I put the sauce, which is the boss, on here, and then really mix it up. I like a lot of veggies in my pasta. Lots of veggies in my pasta. So that's why I chose to put more than the peas, which is really the only veggie in that it calls for in the ingredient. But I like mushrooms. Zucchini is also in the ingredient, but I like mushrooms, and I wanted to put the red peppers in there. And it looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna pour this concoction in, and then just, woo, look at that. Did y'all see that? Oh, wow.
Yes, we can definitely see it. People are commenting on how delicious this looks. Ready to go. 12 cloves of garlic. That's like 2 heads of garlic.
Yeah, lots of garlic. That's not 2 heads of garlic.
You know, Tom, he's just joking with us.
I'm like, my goodness.
The question is, how does your sauce become so creamy? Did you put some nuts in there?
I put the pine nuts, I put the oil, and I put a little bit of water because, you know, the recipe calls to use a food processor. I don't have a food processor right now, so I'm using the blender. So, you know, that liquid and the dries really gotta mix well. So, and I didn't put that much water. I'm talking about 1/4 of water in there. So, oh, look at that. This is how it's looking right now. See that?
That looks creamy and delicious and flavored.
I'm probably going to put some pine nuts on top of it too. You know, I'm going to taste it by itself, and then knowing me, I'm probably going to put some pine nuts on top of it. I used to eat a cold salad back when I lived in New York, and it had pesto with the pine nuts on top. I loved it, and it had the rainbow pasta. That's why I wanted to go and do the rainbow pasta for this dish. I love the rainbow pasta. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, this is dinner. This is definitely dinner, everyone. Yeah. And then you salt to taste. If you don't want to salt it, don't salt it. But, you know, I think the pesto and the garlic, you know, does very well with this. Oh, look. I think it's ready. It's ready. I'm going to plate it up. Give it one last look in the skillet. Ooh, and the steam. Oh, it smells so good. So good. Awesome. All right, I think I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
We're ready. And Tom says he would add more nutritional yeast. Well, yeah, you can do that to flavor.
Yeah, you can. I'm just going to try it like this. And goes for my fork. Look at that. And I like the color. The color on it with the red peppers. I love peas. I love mushrooms. The zucchini. This is going to be really good.
Oh my goodness. Wow, everybody. Well, I guess you're going to take a little taste. Look at this.
Oh, man. Mm. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm still eating it. Oh, God. I'm going to have to go, y'all. I can't talk to y'all while I'm eating this.
Oh, my gosh. We want to thank you so much, Naijha, for creating this show today and bringing us this badass vegan delicious dish. John Lewis, shout out to you and your bundle, and head on over there and check him out, and Naijha as well on all of her social media. You can find her all over, and we're going to bring this recipe over to our website where you can find thousands of others. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us on Lunch Break Live. We'll catch you next time. Bye.